Welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery. So casual. I hope you all are well. Last week on Catching Up, we talked a little bit about how we were looking forward to Halloween, and Halloween came and went, and it was a lot of fun. We got to take Jacob trick-or-treating. Yeah. He went as Spider-Man, and it was like 80 degrees that day, but he was so happy to be in his Spider-Man costume. It was so cute. And we got a few trick-or-treaters at the store, but most of the candy I think we ate ourselves, which no complaints. And I feel like every year after Halloween, what happens is that like my body becomes accustomed to having lots of candy and sweets.
Me too.
So now we're like out of our Halloween candy here in the warehouse, but I'm still like looking for chocolate after lunch. So I don't know, it's setting me up for the holidays, because come the holidays, I'm just like all about like cookies and cakes and candy and chocolate. I do a chocolate advent calendar every year, you guys.
That's right.
It's one of the things that I look forward to most.
From Lindt.
From Lindt. I get it at Costco every year.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten mine yet this year, but if you know what I'm talking about, leave me something in the comments. I love it. Last year, I got to share it with Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? We did it together. Yeah.
You did the math. Well, not the
math.
The counting with him.
Yeah. I tried to like teach him the numbers and how to look for the numbers, and I think it was motivating for him. You know, you find the number, you get chocolate at the end of it. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I can't wait to do it again this year. Other than that, this past weekend, I worked on our monthly newsletter to send out to everybody. So if you're subscribed to that and you read it, thank you so much. I often ramble a lot in those, and you know, my friend who read it was like, Daisy, have you ever considered bullet points? but I'm a rambler, okay? So I go on and on, so I really appreciate anybody who reads it. Yeah. And over the years, I have gotten quite a few people say like, oh, I've been reading your newsletter for years.
From the beginning. Some people would say they have started from the beginning since we were doing pop-up.
Mm-hmm. And for those people, I feel like you really know me. Like
it's very cool because our newsletter has grown with a lot of people thanks to you.
Yeah.
We only use the newsletter once a month to do like a update.
Right.
Of what we've been up to.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do it once a month just to give everybody updates on the store, the team, our personal lives when that's relevant. And this past newsletter, I did include a pretty big relevant personal update, which I wanted to share here as well. The news is that Neil and I are having a special arrival in January 2025. Wow. And it's a baby! I'm sorry. I feel so silly having to announce this, but I did want to let everybody know that this is something that's going on.
Yeah.
I felt weird because it's like, oh, it's not exactly stationary news, but I might be gone for a few weeks in January. It's something that we are working on preparing our team for and setting everybody up for in January, which will be here in no time at all. So obviously it's something that's on my mind a lot. It's on Neil's mind a lot. And I just wanted to share with you all. We're so excited. We're excited. Jacob is excited. He's going to have a baby brother come January. And he keeps calling it my baby every time he talks. Every time he talks about his baby brother, he's like, when my baby comes. I'm like, oh yeah, when your baby comes, what's gonna happen? So it's something we're very excited about, and I am excited to share the news with you all as well. I don't know, is there anything else to say on that? No? Okay. Okay, well, thank you for bearing with me on that. I have been thinking about how to break the news for months now. Yeah. Like, oh, when do I tell people? But it was like never a good time because we had Stationery Fest, and then we had like lots of planner stuff going on, and then we had some staff things going on. So I think now I was like, I have to tell people, because people who are coming to the store can see visibly that I'm pregnant, and they see me and they're like, oh, should I, like, I don't want to make it weird. I'm pregnant, I'm happy, we're happy about it, we're excited, and I can't wait to let you all know.
Yeah.
So yay! Okay, other than that, we do have some pretty cool newly added stationery, and it's all on the table here. A couple of surprises, a couple of surprises which just came in like right before filming. So I was very excited to like get them in the video to show you all. I'll start here. These are Sunstar Stickyle stacking stamps. And they're really cool. Not a brand new format. We have seen this format before where you twist to like kind of uncap the stamp, but these are shapes. So
these are different colors in the same shape.
Right, different colors in the same shape. Like this, like Neil was just showing you the heart one.
Yeah, this one's the heart one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're very good for like planning. So there's like square shapes and there's solid square shapes. And they're great for using like in a planner for tracking, for lists, for anything like that, color coding.
Yeah.
And that's the idea. And I like the addition of the clip here. That's kind of new.
Oh, to clip to the notebooks?
Yeah, so you can clip it onto something.
Oh, that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
A clip is always a good idea.
Yeah. So what happened? Oh, so this one you cannot take it out? Or you can... Oh, you can take it out.
Yeah.
Oh, just with the clip there.
Yeah.
And this one, of course, you can always... I always...
What?
You can make them long.
Oh, yeah. Neil's hack. You can make them long.
And you can mix and match. Mm-hmm. Right, you can mix the same color.
Yeah.
Can you do the same color? No, it's all different color. But you might be able to find
if you want like different shapes.
Yeah, you can find the orange empty square and orange solid square.
Whoa.
And put them together.
Whoa.
Yeah. It reminds me of the Stylogy stickers.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, Stylogy stickers, those like circle ones.
Yeah.
I want to say they're pretty early on doing that, making it transparent so that it's easier for you to overlay it to members so you can organize it. I don't think they designed it for you to use it in the planner. They designed it for you to use it for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then people started using it in the planner, in the notebook. Yeah. So this is kind of similar idea where you can color code your calendar. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we have this next section in front of me, which you guys can't see. The next thing we're talking about is Ojisan.
Yeah, Ojisan.
So Midori
Yeah.
Ojisan. You guys are like, what? Ojisan is a character made up by Midori, released 30 years ago.
Right.
So beginning in the 1995 planner season that was released in 1994, Midori released this character, Ojisan, which is like very quirky. And for 30 years now, so this is celebrating the 30th anniversary of Ojisan by Midori. Yeah. For 30 years now, Midori has been releasing this lineup of Ojisan different stationery items, and this is celebrating 30 years of this quirky dude. This quirky dude who has quite a backstory to him. If you go on Midori's website, Google Midori Ojisan, you read all about him, okay? His birthday is October 23rd. And his favorite food is noodles. Okay.
I didn't know there was like a backstory to this character.
Yeah, there's a whole backstory, okay?
Okay.
And he has 2 dogs. One of them is a beagle and one of them is a Shiba. And the dogs are like prominently featured in all of the Midori items. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a whole backstory and I kind of love it. So this is to celebrate 30 years of Ojisan.
Yeah.
So we have like stamps like we've been showing you. This is like a 3-year diary, which I think is really cute. Ojisan themed.
And this is how they imagine you using it. With all the stamps and stuff. So this is kind of interesting because Midori has been releasing like Ojisan planners,
Yeah.
and it's kind of just Ojisan doing random things on the pages. And this one is cool because you have these empty, you have all these stamps, just like what Ojisan would do in other planners, and this time it's the empty one. So you kind of make it yourself.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's even like tote bags.
Yeah, tote bag it was maybe 25th anniversary.
No, here.
Oh, this new one.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking about another release back in, there was a green
the
one.
tiny one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was nice. So yeah, if you're a fan of Ojisan or like all things quirky, I think this might be kind of fun. I really like this one where he's making coffee in the morning. It's very cute.
It's cute.
And I really like this one where I don't know what he's doing here.
Yeah.
he's like bending over and like peeking out from under his legs. It's very funny.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that's very well known here, but in store I do, like occasionally someone would just come up and be like, "Do you have the Ojisan planner?" Like there's someone who's been using the Ojisan for a long time.
Right. Some people have been doing like this, religiously using Ojisan Midori stuff for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next thing that I'm going to show you is going to blow your mind.
Okay, which one? Which one are you
Can
gonna
you
show?
guess?
No, I don't know which one you're gonna show.
It's going to blow your mind. Okay, these.
Oh, it's this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen these?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen these working in live action?
Not in action.
Okay,
but
I
you
have
can
to
talk
show
about it.
everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, pay attention. So these are markers by Sunstar, and there's like a magical formulation to the ink where I'm not even going to talk about. I'm not going to describe it, but this is the effect, right? So these are dual-tipped markers, and you use the thick side, and then you go over the thick side with the thin side, and this occurs. So I'm going to show you. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I need a blank piece of paper.
Are you gonna draw right now?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, you're gonna draw right now?
Well, no, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it right here.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool to watch it happening in person. Hold this piece of paper
All right,
for
I'll
me.
hold this. Yeah.
So the markers come in like this big 8-pack, and I'm just gonna pick one randomly. So there's a thick side here and a thin side, just like a lot of dual-sided markers. And okay, so you draw with the thick side like this, and then with the thin side, you go over what you drew.
Whoa.
And in seconds, the ink that you drew over will like make the other ink disappear, and it will be very vibrant. It's very cool.
That's
so
very cool.
hopefully it's like it's becoming more vibrant.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. It's like one ink dissolves another ink. I'm really not sure the science behind this, but it blew my mind when I first saw it. Yeah. It's very cool. Yeah. Oh my god, we were all just marveling over these. These are magic. They're so fun to play with.
Yeah. How would you use this?
Studying.
Okay.
Making art, making cool patterns.
Okay.
I don't know. We were all talking about it. We were like, I don't know, but it's very cool. I think like studying. You think you could use it to do like some cool studying, or like making like flashcards or like studying aids or something. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's so cool. Okay. Oh my god, look at this. Somebody drew this. How cute. Did Ashley draw that?
Probably.
It's so cute. So, those are amazing.
That's
I was
very cool.
really excited to show you. Were you amazed?
I am amazed. I am amazed, but I don't know what I will use it for.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think about what would I use it daily to make it more fun. Maybe a to-do list. You like
crossing out your to-do list.
Changing the color.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about it.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Neil.
You're welcome.
You're always very practical.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Next up
Yeah.
are the two things that just made it into this episode of Catching Up just by showing up at our doorstep
Right.
at this time.
Yeah.
Okay? We're so happy to have Shinnippon calendars, the Sora calendar and the Shinnippon calendar.
Yeah, at this point, it's not like, I was kind of sad that we couldn't get it.
Well, so, okay, the backstory is that we thought we wouldn't be able to get these because we ordered them.
We ordered it, but, you know, when we order things from Japan, we are a little sad.
We're not at the top of the list of people ordering from Japan, especially for Shinnippon is a huge calendar production. They make all these styles.
Right. So if you go to Japan right now, you're gonna see this company makes like a bunch of different things, whereas we just get these two over the years.
Right.
And it's kind of becoming just a tradition to get this.
For us.
For us.
But like we're not on their radar at all. Probably
right.
They don't know who Yoseka is. And so this year, Neil had placed the order way in advance like we always do. But for some reason, for whatever reason, it got canceled. Our order was canceled. So we were like, oh, bummer. We're not going to get these.
Right.
And I had already told a lot of people, oh, I'm so sorry. We're actually not going to get them this year. But they showed up.
Last minute.
Did you know like at least like a week ahead or something?
No,
I really didn't know until we opened that box.
Oh no, I requested it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I requested it, and they say, you know, let me.
They're like, fine, we'll give you some.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would just like they just cancel it automatically.
Right.
They cancel it automatically, and then I follow up a month later and like, can we please get this?
I see.
They're like, hey, sure.
Yay, Neil! Go Neil!
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys will be so happy because these are really beautiful calendars, and I know a lot of people look forward to using them every single year. I put this one on my gift guide every year because it's so pretty. Yeah. It's such a good gift, I think.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
This one is like one day, one page tier away.
Yeah, they both are.
Yeah, and then it has like moon, the shape of the moon right now.
Phases.
The phases. This one's similar to that, but what's cool about this, it comes with the additional QR code where you can see the signs, and they basically open up the page to tell you
explain the parts of the page.
Yeah, so that's what's cool about it, and I thought that was a great idea, and they've been doing this every year. Yeah. So
yay, we're so happy. I mean, literally, I saw this box open just now and I gasped. And Ashley and I looked at each other, we both gasped. Yeah. We had no idea. So these are getting added right now. You'll be able to find them on our website. We're very happy to report. And then the next thing that is a surprise that just came in is dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
What is it?
What is this?
What's happening?
What is this?
They're LAMY collab with Harry Potter.
Oh my god.
So this is a set, but they are sold separately as well. Yeah. A set of 4 LAMY AL stars, the aluminum versions of the safaris, representing the 4 houses of Harry Potter.
Are you gonna try to say it? Well, we actually...
I know, as sad as this is to admit, like Neil and I were totally in the generation to read Harry Potter, grow up watching Harry Potter. Yeah. But the two of us, somehow neither of us read them.
I read the first book.
I also read the first book. I think that makes it worse though, because people are like, how could you start reading it and then not finish reading it? Because it was really good.
I feel like there's definitely more of us out there. We are not the minority. Like,
I don't know.
It was like, you read it when it first came out because everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
And what was it? Was it in elementary school?
It was it was.
Yeah, so for us it was elementary school. And then a year passed by. It was like the first book, and then the second, and then third one. People are on to the third one.
Yes.
And then you missed the second one.
Oh.
So it kind of just you start falling behind.
Oh.
The fourth one come in, you know, you're not gonna read three.
Is that what you experienced?
No, I think that could explain why.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So same thing with the movie. Like
Yeah.
I think I watched like the first one.
Yeah.
And second one, third, and then it kind of just like
Mm-hmm.
not following up after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I think as a kid, I wasn't that into fantasy and stuff growing up. So I didn't grow up watching like Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter or any of that. I didn't watch Lord of the Rings till like 3 or 4 years ago when I was like, oh my God, this is the best series ever. Anyway, this is very exciting, I'm sure, for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it's the
Do you want to
houses.
show the design? There's
Oh yeah, and then
There's design
there
on
are
it.
also, so these are Lamy Ale stars, but they're not solid colored. They have designs on them. So hopefully you can see.
yeah. Maybe I'll flip it around to the background.
Okay.
Yeah, here, and you can show the pen.
Okay. So this one is, I think, Gryffindor,
Yeah.
and there's kind of like laser embossing on
Yeah.
it, so you can feel it. It's raised a little bit.
Yeah, and then the finial too.
Oh, and the finial.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, and then there is the yellow one, which is Hufflepuff, I think. So that's what that one looks like. There's the finial for this one. And then the blue one is Ravenclaw, and so there's like feathers. And there's the finial for that one. Okay, and then the last one is Slytherin, and it has like the snakes. And here's the finial for this one. So yeah, that's very cool. Let us know what you all think of them. Like I said, they're sold individually as well as in this set, so you don't have to get all four if you didn't want to. But yeah, let us know what you think of this exciting collaboration. Or I think this is also kind of cool to see this kind of embossing going on in the designs along the Lamy bodies.
Right.
So hopefully that means more to come of this kind of pen design from Lamy.
Yeah, maybe.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
We've
that would be
seen,
cool.
you know, stuff like this from Sailor, right? With like the modern maquille. Not
Yeah.
exactly the same, but similar.
Yeah, the next one I'm excited about coming from Lamy is the gesture refill.
What's that?
Yeah, Uni and Lamy are together right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I think it's coming out at some point. So they're gonna have, instead of their
Rollerball?
yeah, gesturing refill.
Oh. Oh, that's going to be cool.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Cool.
I wish I can talk more about Harry Potter, but
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know anything.
We're
about
putting you
Harry.
out of his misery. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is it for the newly added stationery. I'm so happy that we are actually getting these calendars this year. I was so sad. It would really be the first year in a long time. I was like, what's going on? Because at first we weren't gonna get Himikuri,
Right.
we weren't gonna get this, and it was like,
Yeah.
what's happening this year? You know? But they came through for us, which we're very happy
Yeah,
about.
I'm happy. Yeah. And there's a lot of exciting things that I think we're working through.
That's right. We have actually another surprise, like, announcement this week coming
Oh my
up.
god, really?
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Oh my god, I didn't know.
Something exciting from Team Yoseka.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Stay tuned. Stay
All right.
tuned, everybody.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching,
Thank
everybody. We hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yeah.
And we'll see you very soon in the next one. Thank you.
Bye.